Good day everyone, I am Abigail Jane Tanaelig from BSED Science 4. And today, the lessons that I will discuss is compound microscope. But before that, let me read to you our learning objectives. At the end of the lessons, students should be able to first, describe the functions of microscope parts, second, precisely indicate the label of the microscope, third, show active participation by collaborative discussing the importance of proper in microscope handling and storage in group discussions. Take a look at the picture. What do you see? Very good. It is an organism or the bacteria. How can we see this tiny organism? Yes, we can see it through using a microscope. What is microscope? It is a tool that is used to see organisms or objects that are too small to be seen by the naked eye. The microscope makes these small objects look bigger. Microscope is a very essential piece of equipment for courses such as high school biology or in a subject science. Proper use begins with understanding the parts of microscope and each part's functions. First is the eyepiece or ocular lenses. It is where the viewer looks and see the magnified image of the specimen. This lens is here we can see at the top of the microscope and see the magnified image of the specimen. Second part of the microscope is objective lenses. This is the major lenses used for specimen visualization, magnification. It has a magnification power of 10 times, 40 times, and 100 times. The objective lenses is to magnify the specimen and form a clear, detailed image of observation. Next is revolving nosepiece. A revolving nosepiece, also known as a turret, is a part of a microscope that holds and rotates multiple objective lenses to change the magnification power. The fourth one is body tube. It is a long tube that holds the eyepiece and connects to the objective lenses. Next is adjusting knobs. They are used to focus the microscope. We have two types of adjusting knobs. First is coarse adjustment knob. It moves the body tube and low-power lenses closer or farther away from the stage to view the image of the specimen. Second is fine adjustment knob. It is used to bring the specimen into sharp focus to show clearly the detailed parts of the specimen. The fine adjustment knob is moved slower or shorter in terms of distance than the coarse adjustment knob. The next part is we have a mirror. The functions of the mirror is to reflect light from an external light source up through the bottom of the stage, which illuminates the specimen. This is very important because it provides enough light in viewing the specimen. The next is a stage condenser. It collects and focuses the light from the mirror to the specimen. Stage condenser focuses and directs light from the microscope's light source into the specimen, ensuring even illumination. This enhances image clarity and resolution, making fine details of the specimen more visible during the observations. The next part is the stage. It is a large, flat area under the objectives. The slide is placed on the stage for viewing. A slide is where we put the specimen is placed for observations. Next is stage clips. It holds the specimen slide in place. And the last part of our microscope is base. It supports the microscope. Now that you know the parts and functions of microscope, let us know the proper handling. First, we should use both hands when carrying the microscope. Second, be sure that it is not plugged in before moving. Third is, using an immersion oil, you should always thoroughly clean the lenses after using. Fourth is, keep your microscope clean, especially the optics will ensure that your microscope will last longer. Fifth is, we should put a cover or put in its case when not in use. And that's all in our microscope. I hope that you've learned a lot in our discussion.